the kitchen, I found a little note saying I'll be back soon. Relief came with a little breath. With nothing else to do, I headed back to the room. When I saw the clock was hitting midnight, your clothes were all packed and the dog was gone too. So what do I do? What do I do? Lucky me, it was only a dream within a dream. It gave me sight unseen, and suddenly I knew what was haunting me. The last bite, the last memory of our last night, as I watched you walk away from me. How could I let you leave? How could I let you leave? What do I do? What do I do? Cold sweat, woke up from a nightmare. The sun was peeking its head into the room.
Hi everyone, welcome back to It's Med Life. So for today's episode, the fourth episode, I'm very excited to introduce to you guys a close friend of mine who started a new hobby during the pandemic. She started a hobby, gardening, which is pretty amazing. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen a lot of people take up this hobby during this time. Well, tonight we have someone who's going to talk to us just about that and how she was able to turn that hobby into a small business of hers. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you guys Erin de Leoz. Hi Erin, welcome to the screen. Welcome to It's Med Life, the podcast. So Erin, how are you? How have you been?
I'm pretty great as of the moment because na-move yung evals natin. Yeah, I'm just happy. I was able to actually do some plants a while ago. I mean, like, do some gardening and all. Yeah, doing great right now.
Alright, Erin. So that some people can have sort of an idea about who you are and what are you like. Can you describe to us what type of med student are you?
I'm more of a chill med student. Like, I can still do extracurriculars on top of studying for med. I mean, like, I don't know, I just really enjoy it. Like, okay, I know it's really stressful, but at the same time, I just really don't want to dwell into that stress too much. So, yeah, I still have a life. I still go out to with my friends if I have time or after an evals, yeah, I'm just a chill med student with everything, and yeah.
And I feel like that's really important. Like, med school doesn't have to be stressful, guys. Med school can be fun, right, Erin?
Yeah, definitely. And especially if you have the proper circle with you, yeah, med school will be fun.
All right. So let's talk about gardening. What got you into gardening?
Oh, that's actually a nice question because I have this friend who actually influenced me with gardening, and yeah, thanks to him, I was able to have a new hobby, and yeah, I liked it.
So what do you like about gardening? What about it was appealing to you?
Oh, siguro I could take back to the first time I went to my first garden. When I went there, I saw all the plants. It was really nice to look at, the greenery. I mean, all the green plants and some flowering plants. I enjoyed it with my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just really therapeutical when you're taking care of your own plants. So yeah, I enjoy it because it helps me to relax, especially this pandemic. It's something new that I'm doing or something new that I would take care of. Yeah.
Okay, that is pretty inspiring. I mean, starting a new hobby is always scary at first, and it's always going to be hard. And it's pretty interesting that Erin here made it possible even as a med student. So, Erin, about that. So, if I wanted to start gardening, is it an expensive hobby? Would you say it's expensive?
Not really. You just really need to know the proper source where you will get a new plant, or like, just don't really, how do I say it? You don't really need to like put your money on it, because it's something that you can just grow like from a seedling. You can like buy a seedling. It's like, how do I explain it? Like a seedling, it can be like a little less expensive, like let's say around 50 pesos, and then you can actually make that little seedling to like grow into a bigger plant. So you can like weigh down the budgeting, and it can be a bit expensive if you really want to like dwell into that indoor plants that's like really nice to look at. But at the same time, like what I said, you just need to know the proper source where you can actually get that plant, or like, yeah, where you can actually how do I say it about sorry, I
It's
lost
fine,
my
it's
word.
fine.
But yeah, it's just like, yeah, knowing your sources, where to buy it, what's the best location where you can get the specific plant, or for your other things like soil and all. You just need to know na parang this soil is a bit expensive in this shop. Maybe I could check out this other shop, and then it's just really like budgeting everything out. Na parang you will set a specific target of money with it.
Okay, so we have a question here from Ice. Hi, Ice. He said, what type of plants or what kind of plants can you begin with if you're starting the hobby?
Oh, what kind of plants? I guess I could like suggest like the easy ones to take care of, like snake plants. I don't know if you guys know it, but it's basically like I don't have a sample pala. It's like the long plants that is usually indoors, because those plants are like easy to handle. Like they're watering, because like in plants meron mga specific watering rin sila, but in snake plants, like it has a lot of variety, pero super dali niyang alagaan. Like her watering is like siguro twice a month lang, or like hindi requirement sa kanya ng like a specific sunlight. Parang okay na siyang indoor light lang siya, like a bright light, okay siya. And also maybe I could also suggest I said also a lot of times, I could suggest this little petunia. This little green petunia, it's really easy to take care of. Like it's actually a drama queen. Like when it gets dehydrated, it's gonna like look like it's sad, but it's actually not. She just needs to be watered. But yeah, it's really easy to
She just needs the attention, diba? Like all drama queens, they just need the attention. So,
but she's cute. She's super cute.
So the one you were talking about earlier, the snake plant, is that like snake, like ahas, like snake plant? The animal snake?
It kind of looks like a snake because it's really long. Like siya. Yeah, there's siyang varieties like a bacularis, a laurenti, a honey. Marami siya, pero all of those varieties are really easy to take care of. I actually have like 3 varieties in the house right now, and like yung mga minention ko, si honey, bacularis, and laurenti. Yeah, I have those in our house, so it's really easy to take care of. Those were like my starting plants then.
We have a funny comment here. Drama queen when dehydrated. That's me. I think that's all of us. So drink your water, guys. So we have a question from Robert. He says that you have a lot of plants around you. So can you tell us, among those plants near you, do you have a favorite, or is your favorite not there with you right now?
Oh, I love all my plants. They're all my favorites. But I guess like right now, I'm really dwelling into this. I'll move my iPad. I'm really dwelling into this cellum of mine. Oh, it's kind of heavy, but yeah, this is a cellum. Yeah, I love her. Like, I invested on her pot. I don't know if you guys can see it.
I can see it. That's a cute pot.
Her pot. I know. I actually got it from my friend from elverde.ph. So yeah, this is a cellum, guys. I think it's called in Tagalog sahod yaman.
Wow.
But I was just really attracted on how it looks like. Kasi,
it does look nice. It looks like the
like,
ones that you see on Instagram. Like on those people with IG-worthy bedrooms.
Yes. Basta siya yung usually makikita mo sa Ayala malls. Like yung mga design ng mga malls and all. But she's pretty, she's cute. This is like a new leaf nga eh. That's a new leaf and all.
Alright.
And then I have here also, this is like, I have a sorry. I'm gonna share one
It's
more.
okay.
This
It's
is
your
like one
show
of
and
my
tell,
favorites
Erin.
talaga.
Go, go, go.
This is a watermelon pepperoni. I love her. It's so cute. You can see it looks like a watermelon.
Yes, I
So
see
those
that a
are
lot
just my
actually.
little favorite.
I see that a lot on your stories because yeah, guys. So Erin actually has a small business where she sells her plants, right?
Yes.
Her business is called Plants.halamans. So can you tell us a little bit about that? How did you move on from gardening to starting a small business on it?
Oh, so like what I said, this friend of mine actually, we talked about it now. Parang maybe we can start a business with it, because we love taking care of plants, and at the same time, we know how we're like like what I said, just really know the proper sourcing, so we know where like the sources where we can get the plants and be able to like distribute it to other plantitas and plantitos of course in an affordable price. So this is an example of them. Well, this is mine. This is mine now. I'm sorry. I bought it from us too. But this is our plants that we're selling there. Green petonia and a watermelon peperonia. So yeah, you guys can check us out. But
So besides
yeah.
the drama queen plant, is the watermelon plant easier to take care of, or is it also a drama queen?
It's also a drama queen. It has like a lot of like things to remember for her. That's why minsan stressed din ako sa kanya. But she's really cute. With just the proper care and proper knowledge with this plant, you can actually grow it. Like right now, she has like, I don't know if you guys will see it, but she has like small sprouts na. Like 1 month na siya sa akin. With just the proper care with your plants kasi, syempre lalaki rin yan and be cute pa rin. So, ang kailangan mo lang dito is proper knowledge with her watering. Like, you can check it out. Like, Gato kasi yung turo rin sa akin, how to properly check if your plant needs to be watered na. You're gonna use your finger and, like, push it down to, like, the soil and check if the soil is gonna stick. If it's gonna stick, well, this one didn't. It means that the soil is still wet. You don't need to water it pa. But then if it's like this, I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah,
wala na
we see.
masyadong soil na dumikit sa akin. It means it needs to be watered. So this baby
Oh.
needs to be watered. Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
it.
it's really amazing. Robert mentions again, it's amazing how you're able to take care of all of those dramatic plants.
Yeah.
So,
alam mo naman,
to move on to-
Sama-sama kaming drama queen. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. To move on to that. So, if you were going to look back, since you're selling plants to people who probably want to start the hobby also of gardening, what would you have done differently if you were starting the hobby that maybe I could do if I wanted to start the hobby? Like, did you learn something like, oh, I wish I did this instead when I started gardening?
Oh, maybe like no, the like a right how do I say it? Right light for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they need direct sunlight or indirect sunlight, because I had a problem with that. When I started with like with the Plant Tita life, I used to like place my plants inside my room,
Mm-hmm.
and then parang like after maybe like a month of like putting them there, na-notice ko na parang, oh, pangit pakinggan. And na-notice ko na parang they're like dying.
Oh no.
Like, ayun, kasi, yeah, I know. Kasi like, they didn't receive the right amount of light pala. Kasi my room tends to get like a bit dark. Kahit daylight, it's kind of dark pa rin siya. So, know the proper, I mean like, get a room that has like a nice light for your plants if you want to start gardening. And maybe also check the proper humidity of your house, or like the proper humidity of the place where you want to put your plants. Kasi plants are kind of into humidity, so they like humid places. So maybe get those little factors, the lighting and also the humidity and all. So yeah, if you want to start with the garden life.
Okay, so that seems like there's actually more things than just watering a plant and then giving it sunlight. So you have to know what type of sunlight it needs, and you have to know what type of soil is best for it. So
Yeah.
all of these information seems super overwhelming. Where do you get this information? Like, how do you find like how to take care of plants or which plant is that? Do you have any suggestions that people could look up or Google to try to find about it, to learn more about it?
Ayun, be a Google doctor. Just kidding. Yeah, of course, you can Google things out naman. Pero at the same time, yung friend ko nga nag-influence sa akin with planting, siya rin talaga, he was the one who actually taught me of like the proper way to take care of plants. And also, I have a best friend. She also has an Instagram. Maybe you guys can check her out. Her plants Instagram. It's bay.leaf. She actually like teach me on how to properly take care of my plants. And of course, experience is always, your best teacher. Kasi ako, based from experience, oh, sorry. Yeah, based from experience, ayun, you will learn naman on how to properly take care of plants. Kasi parang, mananotice mo naman na parang, oh, this plant baby of mine doesn't like this. Maybe I should transfer her here, or like give her this right amount of water, something like that. But you guys can just Google things out. Or maybe ask me.
Yeah, guys, feel free to contact
a bit.
feel free to contact Erin. She has all of her socials and her Instagram username right there on screen if you want to ask her about how to start gardening or stuff about plants. I remember I asked her about it before, but then I kind of got lazy to follow up. But that's definitely a hobby that I want to get into one of these days. So quickly to say hi to our friends here. We have Ingrid, Rocco, Danny. Hi guys. Ingrid said hi from the Philippines. Why? But yes,
Hello.
it seems like it is a lot of responsibility. Like, would you say that it takes a lot of your time? Could you tell us what is a day in the life of Erin when she takes care of her plants and then balances it with med school? How does your schedule look like?
My schedule looks like, basically, sige, kwento ko na lang during, like, our evals. Like, on the day of our evals, di ba stress tayo? So, what I do, like, when I wake up, or like, when I'm studying around 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., the first thing that I do is look at my plants. Like, I'll be like, oh, hello guys, I'm stressed again. Just basically, I talk to them and I just like water them and just really release my stress to them. So ayun, I talk to my plants just to relax myself and all. And then like, yan, in the morning, dun ko sila parang best time na nakakasama. And like my indoor plants, yun yung parang syempre, lagi kong nakikita. So lagi ko rin silang kinakausap na, you're so beautiful, I love you. I talk to them. I'm sorry, kahit medyo bali pakinggan, but I talk to my plants because they're alive. You need to
Yeah, I heard.
them.
Talking to plants make them grow better. Like, I have a Lola with her own garden also, and she says that the plants grow more beautifully if you talk to them and really give them love.
And then, ano pa ba? Siguro like in the afternoon, before sunset, I also go down to our garage and like check out my little plants there, and also yung mga indoor plants rin namin before I go to sleep. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna sleep now. Yeah, I just like really give some time to them, or like I just really use it as a therapeutic shenanigan. which I love kasi nakatulong siya during this pandemic.
So if that's what it looks like in a day when you have an exam, we have a question here from Denise Lee. She's asking, how do you manage having time for your business and med school at the same time?
How do I even manage? I don't know. Maybe because like at this moment, because we are now all online, I guess like what I mentioned a while ago, I really have time for extracurriculars. So what happened now? Yung time ko for that extracurricular, since wala nang face-to-face, I use that extra time of mine for the business. So on how I do it, like siguro I set a time na parang in the morning, kaya ko siyang masingit while I'm studying. Pero like mga 6 p.m. onwards, mas gusto ko hindi ko na masyadong yung business, masyadong hindi rin napapansin. Like, I'm not really dwelling into it. Kasi yung partner ko, siya yung nag-influence nga sa akin with the gardening. Siya rin kasama ko with the business. So he's the one who's like also watching for our business and during the time kasi he knows naman the load of med school, which I'm really grateful. But ayun, I just also check it time to time, and we also set a schedule on when we will have like a healthy delivery time on it para hindi rin masyadong sagabal sa ACADS namin, sa daily life namin. So yeah, just really schedule it out on the times na where it's like, free for you, it's convenient for you. So yeah, yan lang naman. It's really easy lang kasi especially right now na parang Lala Move, Mr. Speedy, Grab is just there. So they could like help you to like manage also the time of deliveries and all. It's just really managing.
Well, yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. That's an interesting question, Denise. Thank you. And I also actually wonder, how is it like now during the pandemic? Do you think your business is booming because of the pandemic, or it could be better if everything went back to normal? How do you think the pandemic has affected your small business?
I think this pandemic actually helped me with our business because like I noticed lang like people, because we are like in our houses lang, we are staying home. Thank you. Ayun, parang people got into the Plant Tita life or Plant Tita life. So parang the pandemic kind of helped me rin kasi people are getting interested to like have a personal plant of their own or like have a plant on their desk. So ayun, medyo nag-boom naman kami. So thank you. But yeah, I hope naman then during the normal days it will still be okay. But I am enjoying naman like our business is actually doing great right now. It's just how do I say it? It's just a bit hard lang kasi like there are some areas lang talaga na hindi namin maabutan. Like for example, Mindanao, hindi namin siya maabutan kasi syempre the transportation and all. But yeah, I guess hindi naman sa gusto na I'm grateful for like what happened. I mean for like this pandemic, but yeah, the pandemic helped the business to be like out there, to be like known, because like a lot of people are going into plants now.
Yeah, and I think that's true, and I think it's nice that a lot of people finally realize that we should start planting again. My mom, she has her own like upstairs. We don't have a garden in our house, but we have a terrace, and then she's been planting green beans so that she'll get onions from the green beans, and then she'll get like all of our ingredients from her little small garden area. And it's funny, we actually accidentally grew a stalk of rice. So I was like, how do we get the rice from that? Yeah, it is pretty funny. So we have we have a question here from Minakshi. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry. As a pre-med, like if during your pre-med, I guess, or as a med student, what have you learned that helped you manage your time and relieve stress? Besides gardening, do you have other outlets of relieving your stress?
Oh, okay. Pre-med and med student. I guess like another stress reliever of mine is like medyo vain. Fixing myself. I love fixing myself kahit stress ako. Like seeing myself fix pa rin even though I'm stressed helps me like cope up with the stress. Parang okay, Erin, you're still looking great. Kaya mo pa to. And also I love going out or like being with people. It helps me to like relieve all the stress of like med school, pre-med and all. Just be out there, be having fun. Like what I be having fun. Like having fun lang. Like, live in the moment. Yun lang talaga. So
yeah, I think that's great advice. I think it's important, to make time to take care of yourself. Like to give time to give yourself like the best makeup you want, or the best skincare routine, or exercise, whatever it is that makes you feel better about yourself or love yourself more. That's one of, I think, a great way to relieve your stress in med school because it makes you happy, releases good hormones, right? I have another question. So with this plant business of yours, is there a competition now? And if there is a competition with this type of business, is it hard or what is it like?
Sorry, medyo nag-cut off.
Sorry, how's the competition like with this plant business of yours? Is there a competition?
Competition. I guess there is naman. Pero kasi I'm just lucky enough that I am staying in the metro Manila, I mean like Metro Manila. So like the target population, like the target market is still there kasi ang dami pa rin tao around here. Yes, there's competition, but at the same time lumalaban pa rin naman kami with it. Parang naano pa rin kami, na-recommend pa rin kami, and like we still have like clients or like, you know, buyers. So okay lang naman. The competition is okay. It's so yeah, it's chill.
Now, moving on to a bit of a touchy topic. So, how do you think this pandemic has affected you as a med student? Like with the online classes and everything, has that had a significant effect to you, or were you able to eventually bounce back already? How was it like?
Ooh. I'm not sure if I have bounced back already, but it's really hard. Though I really want to cope up with it, but I know it's really hard. I don't know if like some people experience it. Like you get really anxieties. Like whenever you take an exam and like your internet is like bad and all, syempre magkaka-anxiety ka. But at the same time, thanks to like your support group and also your professors, like they will also comfort you na it's okay na you were cut off from this video call. Parang I'm just really grateful for like the people around me na parang nakakatulong rin sila to like help me cope up with the pandemic. Lalo nang as a med student, di ba parang nakakapanik na parang sobrang, let's admit it, medyo sagabal talaga siya on our learning. So medyo mahirap siya. But at the same time, you're already here. Maybe you can like you know, deal with it. Like yeah, face it and just try your best to do your best. Kasi no matter what your effort naman, I mean like yeah, no matter what your effort is, it's still an effort. Accept it. Like parang say na you're doing great. You're gonna do great. This will end soon, but now you just need to do great on what you're doing or what you're facing right now, and just really cope up with it eventually. Ayun.
Adding to that question, Denise is asked, how do you overcome this, or how do you motivate yourself? How do you motivate yourself?
Oh, I motivate myself by like my grandparents. They really, and how do I say it? I live with my grandparents kasi. And I just love seeing them, seeing me, like whenever I prepare for an online exam. They always ask, oh, kamusta naman tong med student namin? Parang gano'n, like they still motivate me. Lalo nang sila yung kasama ko in the house right now. Parang, sabi ko, oh my God, I entered this life nga pala because of them. I mean, like, they were like a big impact to my med life. Like, my decision to be a doctor was like because of them. Because I kind of want to take care of them. I want to be there no matter what to them. So, ayun, my grandparents inspires me. And like, of course, my whole family inspires me. Like, kahit, like, how do I say, like my mom, she's super supportive nung mga online na kailangan. Like she's asking me, okay ba yung wifi mo? Okay ba yung everything mo? So yeah, I'm coping it up with like with my family. Like parang support system ko rin sila ngayon. They're like my new med house circle. Kasi syempre, they're the ones I'm with right now. So yeah, that's how I cope up. I look into. Sorry, go.
It's fine.
Yeah,
we have another question here. What is your weirdest, funniest, most sabaw memory throughout your gardening experience?
Oh my God, wait lang. Sabaw memory during my gardening experience? Ang dami.
Sabaw is like, for those who don't speak Filipino, sabaw is like when you feel soupy, pale in a way. I can't explain what's sabaw in English, but yeah.
Sabaw moment ko. Siguro a while ago. I will make a kwento. A while ago, I gave this pot. Okay, so kasi natuwa ako. I painted this pot. Oh yeah, you know, it's gardening, so you have pots. So I painted this pot. I bought this unpainted pot. It's called a terracotta pot. So ako naman, bumili ako ng paint for it. It's a latex paint. So pinaint ko siya, and then I was so happy na, yay, I painted a pot. And then I gave it to someone for him to use it. However, nung ginamit niya na yung pot na yon while repotting and like watering the plant, natanggal yung paint. And I'm like, oh, I worked hard for that. I was so sad kasi like the paint was so nice already. Like it's pure black and like akala ko stable na siya na kasi like it's I painted it for like a week already and then
Mm-hmm.
kanina lang siya pinot. But then nung pinot nga siya, the paint was like dripping down or like when you touch it, the paint is like on your finger. So I'm like, napahiya lang. Napahiya lang ako.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wanted to just give it to you because it's so pretty. But you know na it's gonna, drop down or like be gone.
That's funny. That's
Sabaw
funny.
moment ko. So lesson learned. So ayun, just a little sabaw moment.
So since we're reaching the we're actually reaching the end of our podcast. Thank you so much for being here. So I have like final questions. So how would you encourage other people to start picking up the hobby of gardening?
Oh, just start with it. Because I know, I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy it. Because seeing those little babies, or your little plant babies growing, you will love it. I swear to God, you will love it. So, my little advice is just start with it. No matter what happens, just start with it. You're gonna enjoy it. It's really therapeutical. It's really relaxing to like be in this hobby, and yeah, you will like it. Yun na lang.
All right. That was a really, really fun conversation. Thank you so much, Erin, for joining the podcast. I really appreciate having you. So, yes, guys, if you want to check out Erin, she's not only a business owner and med student and Plant Tita, she actually also started her YouTube channel, but she is still waiting till she has her content, but you can subscribe to her already. All of her socials and even the socials of her business are all in the description box, so you can check that out for yourself. And yeah, thank you so much, Erin. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Thank you so much, Zoe. Thank you so much, guys. I enjoyed it after. And then they said thank you too. They said thank you. I told you, talk to your plants. Yeah, thank you, Zoe, for having me.
Thank you. Bye, Erin.
Bye, Zoe. I enjoyed.
So guys, that was our episode 4 with Erin de Leoz. I'm really, really happy to have her here. I was really excited to learn about this hobby, and oops, one moment. We have some technical difficulties. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We have a little bit of a technical difficulty. So yes, I'm really happy to introduce to you guys to the next topic for our next show. So our next show is going to be about a businesswoman. So I'm going to be interviewing Sheila Marie Arojo. So she's also a YouTuber friend of mine, and so what's great about her is that she actually started her own milk tea business, which was once a franchise. She is now franchising this business, and it's really amazing how she's able to do this. So to learn more about that, how she started it while being in med school, we'll learn about that this Saturday, same time at 8:30 p.m. So I hope to see you guys again in the next podcast, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you ever have any suggestions on who you want me to interview or what type of med student you want me to interview, feel free to let me know. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Cold sweat, I was in a nightmare, searching in the dark, but I couldn't find you. There were footsteps coming down the hallway, but when I turned around, it wasn't you. I was looking at myself, I couldn't see my face, but deep down I knew it was true. Shadows handed me a question: if I ever lost you, what would I do? What would I do?